What's good, YouTube, man? Today, we are going to be talking about the topic of what is holding you back, man. What is holding you back from achieving success? And no matter what success may be to you, you know, everything is going to have its ups and downs. Everything is going to have its distractions. Life is full of distractions. Like, in today's world, we have distractions everywhere. So I want you to take this time, set your phone down, put on D&D, because we about to get real in debt, real sentimental with this. We are about to talk about the things that are holding you back from what you potentially could be and what you are on the inside, but you may feel like you don't know how to achieve that. And we just gonna be talking about that, man. So getting right on into it, what is holding you back? You have to really ask yourself, like, are you doing the best that you can do? Are you doing like the most you can do? And if you are, and yet you aren't achieving the things that you want to achieve, you may be missing something. And you may be missing just little things that could separate. Little things go a long way. Little things go a long way. If you guys don't know what compound interest is, look that up, man. Little things could go a long way. And I really just want to talk about this because a lot of men, a lot of women, and I know my channel is probably mostly men, but a lot of us, we get caught up in relationships, or we get caught up in having fun, partying, and doing stuff like that. Man, distractions like being on your phone, being on social media instead of going to work out. Man, let me tell y'all, these are 9 times out of 10, if you're getting distracted by something, the 3 things that I just named, one of the 3 is what's holding you back from where you need to be, or where you need to be going, and what's stopping you from going where you need to be going, man. And let's get on the topic of relationships, because I know relationships may be the end goal for you, but let's just talk about it, right? So look here. So relationships for you, let's say you want to get married, have kids, and live in a nice household, and things of that nature, right? Yes, you want to do that, but how are you going to do that? Let's say you're the man of the household and you don't have your stuff together. How are you going to achieve the things that you want to achieve if you don't have your stuff together? So that right there tells you what you need to be prioritizing. Right now, you need to be prioritizing trying to get your life together, trying to get everything sorted in life. And right now, you cannot do that with distractions. You cannot do that by trying to find a wife right now, or maybe a boyfriend for our women. But you need to lock in what you want to achieve, because at the end of the day, right now we are young. I'm not sure how many youngins are on my channel, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot. So right now we are young, and honestly, if you're in your 30s or 40s, you're still young. You still have time, and no matter the age, if your life is not together right now, you can still get it started. So, but right now I'm speaking to my young folks that's trying to get into relationships, and honestly, the younger the better. The younger you're watching this, the better it is. So let me tell y'all, right now you really want to lock in and focus on your dream, focus on your goals. Don't get distracted by women or men. And what I want to tell you is keep them at an arm's distance. Like, this is not me telling you completely cut off men, or completely cut off women. All I'm saying is keep them at an arm's length. Keep them at an arm's length to where if you want to pull that arm in and bring them closer, you're able to do that. But right now you want to focus on your dreams and focus on your goals. A lot of us get distracted by how our person is feeling. What can I do to make my person feel better? What can I do to satisfy my person? Is my person satisfied? I could go on all day, because you gotta understand, you are trying to live for another person. You are trying to live making another person happy. But how can you do that if you're not happy with yourself? I know a lot of women, a lot of men. Let's say, for example, you're in a relationship, but you're broke. If you're like me, if you got that hustle mindset, you will not, absolutely will not allow yourself to be broke while you are in a relationship. And if you are broke in a relationship, then you don't need to be in a relationship. And for hustlers like me, and maybe you watching this, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right being broke and being in a relationship, because you're trying to satisfy this person when your pockets aren't even satisfied. You understand what I'm saying? Just stop, focus more on your dreams. Get your dreams and your goals together, so that at the end of the day, when you're all settled and you're all locked down, when you rich and you got everything that you wanted in life, that you can settle down, have a wife, have a husband, have children, have a nice home. Because at the end of the day, all these things take money. Women take money, children take money, and you gotta always pay your rent, your mortgage. None of those things are gonna stop coming. So right now, you want to focus on getting those together, and then you can start working on finding your husband, finding your wife, having children. You want to be set before any of that. So let's get into number two. I think number two, I said friends. If I didn't, I'm sorry. But number two is the friends and the people that you hang around. And honestly, I haven't, even to this day, I wish I had friends who are on and have the same drive as me, because I feel like, in a sense, that can be like the game changer. Also, the friends that you have may also be distracting you from the places that you know that you can and should be at right now. Like, let's say you got a best friend who loves to go out and party, but you're more of an introvert, and you want to work on your dreams, work on your business, work on this, but you got a best friend that's always telling you, man, you could do that tomorrow. Like, let's go to this party tonight. Like, after that, then you could, work on your business. But you got to understand, tomorrow isn't promised. And once you understand tomorrow is not promised, and there can only be so many tomorrows before your life is like, you probably going to be sitting down. You probably going to be 40, 50, 60. Like, damn, where did my life go? It's best to start now, and it's best to, don't cut them. I wouldn't say cut them friends off, because, you always want to, I'm not going to say dig into your past, but, if you actually like partying or something like that, having fun, like I said, arm's length, pull them in when you allow them to. When you want them to, maybe it may be one time where that introvert feels like, man, I want to go out and party, have a little fun. Like, I've been achieving a lot of goals. Let me go out and have fun. Then that's when, okay, now you bring that person back in. Okay, let me go see what my best friend talking about. I see my best friend loves partying. So let me see what's going on with him. Like, let me see what's going on. Let me, dig into that a little bit. And that's all I'm saying. Like, you don't necessarily got to cut off everyone. And, that's not me saying that. I'm just more so saying, be around the people that's going to help you build up towards where you want to be at and what you want to achieve. It's a lot, and I'm going to say this right now. For me, it's super hard, because I don't have anyone. Like, my only hope is y'all. So I hope y'all are hustlers. I can only hope y'all are hustlers, because I don't have any friends right now that are hustlers. I haven't met anyone who has that same drive as me. And maybe I'm just one of none. I know some people who got drive, but I just don't feel like it's anyone out here better than me. It may be someone out here uploading consistently, someone uploading every day. But while they doing that, I'm probably out working. I'm probably out in the gym. I'm probably out trying to focus on other things. I'm always working, and I feel like it's no one working as hard as me. I'm probably out cutting hair after my 12 hours. Like I said, man, just want to be around and find people who are doing the things that, you want to be doing, or find people who are in places that you want to be at. Get close to them people. Get closer. Make them your best friend. That's real talk. Make them your best friend so that you could take what they did and apply it to yourself. You're going to apply that to yourself. Once you apply it to yourself, man, I promise you, you're going to be them and more. You're going to be them and some. No cap, man. So getting into number 3, I don't even remember what I said, but I'm just going on what I'm like automatically, what I'm assuming is to be the main distraction. So you got relationships, you got friends who you hang around, and social media. I think it was social media. I hope it's social. I'm gonna go back and look, but I think it was social media. Man, social media is damn near the devil. It's the damn devil. Like, I don't know if y'all ever seen a water boy, but yeah, man, social media, man. Just delete social media, because a lot of us can feel like we are underachieving because, you know, you're not moving at the pace that you may see someone on social media moving in. And man, all I want to say is that you have your own life. You are destined for certain things at a certain time. Now, you can always control your destiny and make them things come faster, for sure. But all I'm saying is, don't have a unrealistic expectation. Like, if you see someone on social media today, probably 18, and they own an apartment, man, honestly, don't expect to have an apartment by next week. Like, that's unrealistic. They probably been saving. You are on your own journey. You gotta understand, you are on your own journey. Nobody is, at the end of the day, what they always say, this is not a race, it's a marathon. At the end of the day, you wanna get to that finish line. You wanna get to that finish line, you wanna put yourself at a certain pace to where okay, I'm not gonna fall, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going at this certain pace, because I know, okay, if I keep going at this certain pace, man, I know I'm gonna get to this finish line easily. Now, it don't matter what time you get to that finish line, as long as you get to that finish line and you know you're working towards that finish line, that's all that matters. Now, going back into social media, like I was saying, you're gonna get distracted by a lot of things, and what we don't realize is that social media is fake. And you may feel like, okay, if I delete TikTok, if I delete Instagram, I'm gonna be bored. You're not gonna be bored. You're gonna find something to do. You're gonna be more productive. You might go outside more. You know what? Outside, if you around the right crowd, let's say you say, damn, I don't got shit to do on my phone. Let me go to the gym, see what's up with the gym. Now you in the gym. And guess what? That's a step forward, because now you in the gym, you're gonna start liking that gym. You say, man, let me go read a book. I don't got nothing on my phone. Let me go read a book, because ain't nothing to do on my phone. Man, some of the most richest people on this earth, they tell you to read a book every single day, because the average person doesn't even read one book a year. So your grammar, everything that you know, you're gonna be above the average person of reading one book alone. So if you just say, damn, I'm bored, let me go read this book. Man, the average person don't even read one book in an entire year. I don't even think 10 years. So that being said, man, just like social media, don't take it as real, man. Social media isn't real at all. Move at your own pace. Pray, man, pray. Honestly, pray. Because God is going to put a lot of things in your face that you may not have seen. And, he gonna, bro, one thing I realized, I know my last video was me moving into this apartment. Let me tell y'all, shit happened in my life where I had to move out. But guess what? Because I always been grinding, and because I always been on top of my game, like, I'm never sitting back worrying about the next person. I'm locked in within myself eternally. I don't gotta worry about that. I can move out because I know I'm in a position. I don't need no one. I don't need anyone. So boom, move out just like that. Because life hit me, now I gotta move out. But guess what? I was ready for it. And it's so crazy to say because the day or 2 days before, I said, I was in the shower, man, I prayed. You know what I said? I said, God, show me what's next. I done saved up so much money. God, show me what's next, man. Show me what's next. And damn sure I don't mean to curse, but he for damn sure showed me what was next. He put something in front of my face. Man, you gotta go on. Like, you gotta get up. You gotta get up out of here. And honestly, stuff may not happen when you want it to. You may pray today, but you may be ready for that next step in a year or a month from now. Not even a year, because most things don't even take that long. You may pray today, and a month later, you may be in that position to where like, God, when you pray that next time, when you pray that month after, God he gonna hear you, and he gonna put it in your face. He gonna be like, man, okay, he ready for the next step. So boom, he gonna throw an obstacle in your face. God is gonna throw an obstacle in your face that month later, and then you like, man, I was ready for this. I was waiting on this. So now he wanna see if you could pass that obstacle. What's next? And that's all I want to say, man. I hope y'all like this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. More videos coming soon, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. Peace. J4.